We're joined by Kyle Haywood ahead of a tasty little treat, certainly for the local fans, on the 23rd. The vacant Midland area Super Welterweight title against CJ Challenger. A little local bragging rights battle?
Yeah, man, it's we're both on the similar sort of areas, both Leicester lads. Frank Warren show in Leicester. So yeah, bragging rights, who's the best in Leicester?
I understand you two you're not unaware of each other. You spent time together on the circuit?
Yeah, I mean, he used to box for like a sister amateur club of mine. So we boxed on the same amateur shows sometimes. Come across him on the circuit in the ABAs. Like, we was both at different weights at the time, so we never actually fought each other. But yeah, I know who he is and he knows who I am. And yeah, that's it. We're not like friends or anything, but we both know of each other, you know what I mean?
So you're the same weight, from the same area, you've never sparred or anything like that?
Yeah, people always ask if I've sparred him, but no, we've never sparred, so I don't know why, but yeah.
I mean, it's a fight that's got, all the ingredients, because he needs the area title fights. They just seem to bring out something a bit special.
Yeah, I mean, we're both unbeaten. It's the first real test for both of us. And we both want to make a name for ourselves in professional boxing, do you know what I mean? So whoever wins this fight is going to be propelled for future fights. So yeah, just got to get past my area first.
I was going to say, actually, I mean, would it be right to say, but neither of you have actually had what you call a proper fight yet. They've all been kind of learning experiences.
Yeah, we've both had learning fights. So we're both unbeaten. I think it's a fight for both of us that are facing a fighter with a winning record. So yeah, we'll see what happens on the night, do you know what I mean?
How much of a buzz has it created locally?
Yeah, mad. People ringing me, people texting me, it's all over social media. We know some people, some of the lads that I know, he knows. He went to school with my younger brother as well. So yeah, like, everyone's hyped for it. It's not been a struggle to sell tickets, put it that way.
In all of this, has it got a little bit spiky in any of the exchanges yet as we get nearer the time? You're very respectful at first at the press conference.
Do you know what? Like, I think he's similar to me. Like, he's not a trash talker, or he's not going to try and say things about me, and I'm not trying to say things about him, so it's been quite tame in that aspect of things. But I think it's a fight that it sells itself, as in, around our area it's the fight everybody's talking about, so I've not got to try and sell it to people, and neither is he, so it takes that out of the equation, do you know what I mean?
It's a great opportunity for both of you in terms of the television side of exposure.
Yeah, it's brilliant. Like, I still can't believe it now. I have to pinch myself, because I mean, looking back to when I turned professional, Frank Warren wasn't really putting shows on in Leicester, but it's just built up over the past couple of years, with him coming to Leicester and the boxing in Leicester taking off. We've got some good fighters there now, and now I've got a TV slot. What CJ's the same, it's mad for a title as well, so it couldn't get any better, you know what I mean?
On the subject of Leicester, I mean, it's important for shows to remain there on a regular basis, but there is a clutch of you doing well. Like I say, it couldn't just happen with Sam on its own. You need people like yourself, CJ, Leon Woodstock. You all need to keep going to bring the shows to the area, because like I say, one headline fighter won't sustain it on his own, so it's there for all of you.
Yeah, I guess you could say we all need each other. Like, we're going to these fights in Leicester are going to propel us all. So,
You know more than the rest of us, because, like I say, your fights haven't been televised to date up to now. Stylistically, what are we in for on the night between the pair of you?
I mean, I know CJ's is a rangy mover. That's all I know about him. But I'm just concentrating. I'm not too fixated on what he's going to be doing. Obviously, I know what I'm up against. But I truly believe if I box how I know I can fight, I'll beat him. So it'll be a good fight. I'll set the pace. We've got 10 rounds, so yeah, we'll see what happens.
In your case of you, is it going to come down to heart and wanting it more?
I think that's a box that needs to be ticked from both of us, but I know I've got the heart. You know, he's gonna have to knock me out to take that away. So, you know, not a lot else I can say. I mean, I know he's come up off the canvas before, so you know he's no mug. Do you know what I mean?
You tasted the canvas yet?
I've not. No, actually. So I'm not going to either.
Just finally, Carl, I mean, you told me, you're 27 years of age now. Yeah. What is your boxing story? Were you a long time in the amateurs? Did you have time out? Well, how did it go?
I started boxing when I was 13, I think. Had loads of amateur fights when I was younger. Been to 2 or 3 ABA finals. But then I, in my late teens, fell out of love with the sport. You know, I had different priorities at the time. Went back up the gym when I was, I think it was 23, 24. Fell in love with it again. My trainer at the time, Craig Perkins, he said, "Oh, do you want to have a go in this tournament when in the Haringey Box Cup?" Just because, do you know what I mean? I'd actually booked a flight to Thailand to go travelling with one of my friends, and I thought I'll go in that tournament just to have a go. Went in there, ended up winning a gold medal, and it just went from there really. Like I'd had a bit to do with Carl. I'd come down here to do a bit of sparring with Sam and whatnot, and he asked me if I wanted to go pro. And I was sort of like, I said yes, but deep down I wasn't really sure, do you know what I mean, to make that level of commitment. But then he rang me one day and said, "Oh, do you want to come and meet me and have a little chat?" So he come down and met me with a little chat, and he brought all the papers down with him and just said, "Oh, so just sign it, you know, we'll do it." And I was like, okay, yeah, just did it, just made that impulsive decision then, and then I've not looked back since. Absolutely loved it. Working with Carl, working with Sam, you know, we've got some good people training here at the gym that I'm training alongside. I've just got Nino, got David. Yeah, it's just I just love it, do you know what I mean? Obviously I've been pro 2 years now, and I've worked full time for that.
What do you do?
A bench joiner. Okay. But when I found out about this fight, I handed in my notice. I thought this
brave move.
Yeah, well, you say brave move, but for me, jobs can come and go, but opportunities like this is it. Do you know what I mean? So I thought, hand my notice in, and we'll see what happens. And this is where I am, and I'm in a great place right now. Like, I'm the fittest I've ever been. I feel good mentally, physically, everything. So
we will see if it pays dividends. Yeah. Carl Haywood, we wish you every success. Thank you very much.